Hi, thanks for joining me today. Today we're going to do, instead of a Christmas card, we're going to do this really cute, sweet and simple little tag. And you can see here I have it on just a craft box. This is a box that I had just in my house already, but Stampin' Up! Does have some craft boxes as well. I don't know if you can see, but I did stamp in crumb cake ink on there with the confetti stamp set. And then to top off my package, I use this gorgeous cherry cobbler scallop tulle ribbon that is in the current holiday catalog. So let's go ahead and get started on our sweet little tag. To start with, I just have a piece of very vanilla cardstock that measures 2.5 by 3. And I went ahead and made a little template here. And to make my template, all I did was on one of the short sides, I just found the center and measured 5/8 of an inch over to either side and marked 5/8 of an inch from the center. And then I marked 5/8 of an inch down along both of the long sides. And I just cut with my scissors from one mark to the next just to cut off those corners and get my cute tag shape. And then for each one that you make, all you need to do is line it up and hold them together and go in with your scissors and just follow that line. And you'll get your nice tag shape every time. This is a little piece of early espresso cardstock that measures 2.5 by 1 1/4. And I'm using the Petals of Plenty embossing folder. This is in the main catalog, but I love it because they almost look like little poinsettias. So I'm just going to place this in my folder, and you don't have to line it up in any special way. That's one of the things I love about this folder. Another thing that's great is if you're making more than one of these tags, you can go ahead and cut all your little pieces of early espresso and line them right all up into your folder and emboss them. You can emboss a bunch of these just in one pass through your Big Shot. So I'm going to go ahead and emboss this. So that's all set, and I hope that you can see how pretty that looks with the embossing. It's a very detailed, lovely folder. And I'm just going to use my snail adhesive. And because this is embossed, I am applying it pretty generously. And I'm going to line this up along the bottom of my tag. And then I just have this little tiny strip of the champagne glimmer paper, which is in the Holiday Mini catalog. And this is going to go right on top of that embossed piece. So just put some snail on the back, get any excess off the edges there. And I can just go ahead and line that up with the embossed early espresso cardstock. And now we're ready to make this fun 3D ornament embellishment for our tag. To make our 3D ornament, I'm going to be using the Ornament Keepsake stamp set as well as the Holiday Ornaments framelits that go along with it. And you can actually buy these together as a bundle in the holiday catalog, and you'll save 15% on the total price. And you can use any of the small ornaments in the stamp set, but I have chosen to use this one. And I'm using cherry cobbler ink, just a scrap of Whisper White cardstock. And I'm going to go, or not Whisper White, it's very vanilla. And I'm going to go ahead and stamp this 3 times. And I'm going to cut out 4. So I'm going to take this to my Big Shot with the matching framelits, and I'm going to cut out all 3 of these, and then I'm also just going to cut out a plain one out of the Very Vanilla with no stamping on it. So here are my 4 ornaments that I die cut, and remember only 3 of them are stamped on. And I'm going to take the 3 that I did stamp on, and I'm going to fold them in half, trying to line up the edges as best I can. And I'm folding it so that the stamping is on the inside. And then I'll just take my bone folder and go over that fold. And I'm going to do that for all 3 of them. So I've got my 3 ornaments folded in half, and I'm going to take my blank one here and just kind of cover it pretty well in my snail. So with my blank ornament covered in adhesive, I'm going to go ahead and start with one side. And I'm going to line up the edge of the ornament, the folded ornament, with the edge of the blank ornament. Now I'm going to do the other side, do the same thing, lining up the edges and the center. And now I'm going to cover this in some snail adhesive as well. And then I'll go ahead and place my last ornament in the seam at the center, lining it up on the top and the bottom. And then I'll bring up the sides to meet it and pinch them closed, making sure that the edges are as lined up as I can get them. And there we have our cute little 3D ornament. Now before I attach my ornament to my tag, I want to stamp my sentiment, which is sending Christmas wishes, and that is from this stamp set right here. This is called Joyous Celebrations, and it is in the 2012 holiday catalog from Stampin' Up. And I'm just going to color this with my early espresso marker, because that's what I have handy. And I'm going to stamp that onto my tag. And now I can go ahead and adhere my ornament. I'm just going to place 2 dimensionals on the back. And put that right on like that. And I'm going to use my marker and just draw a little dashed line up to the top of the tag. Now I have a piece of linen thread, and I'm just going to tie this in a small bow. Now I'm just going to put a dot of glue at the very top of my ornament. And I'll press the bow into that glue. And now all I need to do is take my hole punch, and I'll just center that and punch a hole in the top of my tag. And there, my tag is all finished. So let me show you my finished project one more time. Here's the finished tag. And remember, I used the Cherry Cobbler Scallop Tulle ribbon. This is in the holiday catalog, and the thing I love about this ribbon is it looks perfect no matter what. Even if you're not a great bow tire, like I am, I have a hard time with bows, it's always going to look pretty and fluffy and just really fun, and it's super soft and drapes beautifully. And I just used some more linen thread to tie that onto my Cherry Cobbler ribbon around this craft box, and I did stamp on the box as well. And you have a cute little package for some treats or a small gift. So thanks for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this project, and I'll see you soon for some more Christmas ideas. Thanks for watching, and happy stampin'. Bye-bye.